Hello Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Mary. I hope that you are all doing well and feeling well. Welcome back for another love reading for August 2025. So keep in mind, it's a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Okay, let's go.
I just want to say right off the bat, I have a feeling this has to do with something about a job, a business, a career, maybe even thinking about going back to school, doing something different maybe. Because when I get the 8 and the 3 of coins, which are pentacles in this deck, I just want to say that there's something going on here that makes me feel like you guys are either in the process of changing something or doing something different, or maybe even doing something on the side. And then I feel like that you guys may be getting some sort of a reward or some kind of results coming out of it. And I think you guys are going to be plumb tickled with the way it works out for you. On top of that, you guys, I'm seeing, especially with this Ace of Coins over here, this Ace of Pentacles, this is a brand new chapter. And this can be, for some of you all, especially, I believe, actually for a lot, to be honest, I believe it's new beginnings in some sort of a material kind of way, which is whether it be money or whether it be something that's worth something possibly, or something that you guys are starting out and doing and you're going to be extremely excited about it. Now look at the top row, okay? The 8 of coins, the Ace of coins, and then the Chariot. You're moving forward. You're actually you're grabbing something and you're moving towards it like there's no tomorrow. You're not even blinking an eye to a certain extent, you all. So I want to say that because I feel like if you guys are in the process or are considering or about to start considering doing something different or taking some sort of a study or a course online, or maybe even thinking about taking some kind of a seminar or schooling of some sort, I believe this is going to work out in your favor. And I think it may be something that you guys are wanting to know more about, and at the same time, because you're engaged in it and because you're interested in it, you're soaking it all in, and you're actually going to enjoy yourself like maybe you haven't in quite some time. The old saying is if you do something that you love, you never work a day of your life. I'm feeling a little bit like that for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, honestly, especially if you're considering doing something brand spanking new, and you're taking what you've mastered in your life and you're bringing it into doing something that's fun and exciting, and something that you guys can be get some sort of a reward from. Like the 7 of coins here says, this is her harvesting her fruit, and a lot of times it's almost like you finally get paid for a job well done, or you finally get paid for learning something new. So this can go in many different directions. This could be your own business, for instance, or it could be doing something on the side possibly, or this could be something that like a promotion or something to that extent too, because maybe you've been at your company for quite some time and now they will actually give you a new title or a promotion or some sort of a pay raise or something to that extent. But honestly, you guys, these just make me feel like that there's some kind of career, job, business opportunity that's coming in, and you guys are going to be thrilled about it. And you're not even, I don't know if it's something that just kind of comes in quickly and you guys just say, I'm taking it, or I'm running with it, or I'm moving forward with it. Because with that Chariot, that's how it feels to me, is that you guys are just going to say, I'm in, So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about right at this moment, give it a few days, give it a week, give it a month, maybe not even a month, but I think it's going to start occurring, and you're going to start thinking about certain things. And then the next thing you know, you guys are going to be like, I want to do that, or I want to get a job doing that, or I want to open a business doing that, or whatever it may be. And I think you're going to be thrilled with the outcome, you all. Let me say something real quick too. With this Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, it is not only wealth, and it can be, which is always a good thing. Everybody, we all need money to live. But it's not all about that. It's about new beginnings and feeling blessed and feeling like you're fortunate and things like that. It's about your safety and your security and your stability and things like that. So that in itself gets me excited, especially when you have the Eight of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles and then the Chariot. It's like you guys are about ready to feel more abundant and more in control over certain things that's going on in your life. I want to say something real quick. I'm a firm believer that if you guys are wanting something new or wanting to create something new, all you need to do, and it's not all you need to do, I shouldn't say it like that, it's kind of sounded like it's easy. It's not always easy, I'm going to be honest, okay? But what you do need to do is you need to focus on it and pray about it and manifest it. You need to know what you're aiming for, know what you're thriving for, know what you're going for. And once you do that and you start kind of pushing yourself and making it happen, you'll start seeing it appear right before your very eyes. And with this Magician down here, that's exactly what he's doing, and that's exactly what you guys are going to be doing. So all you need to do is, if there's something important that you guys are wanting right now or will in the very near future, start pushing yourself towards it. Just take baby steps if you need to, you guys. You don't need to get everything done in one day because it's impossible. But if you get a little bit done, a little bit done, a little bit done, and keep taking these baby steps, you'll start realizing that it starts appearing and it starts happening, and whatever you were wanting or praying about or manifesting in your mind is actually happening in real life. And it really makes you feel like I'm doing it, right? That's how I'm feeling with this, and that's how I think you guys are about to be. Look at these right here. Eight of Coins, Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and then the Magician. You're creating something that is important, or that's about to be important to you all, and then you're going to be able to move forward with it. Now, I do feel too that some of you all are dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be male or female. I just think that you guys, this person may be maybe an important person in your life, whether they're handing you some sort of a promotion or buying something from you or giving you an opportunity. I mean, it could go in different ways. Or maybe this is a person that's important in your immediate circle. It could be a husband, a wife, a mother, a father, someone in your family, or it could just be someone that you know and love and that has your best interest at heart. But I do believe a lot of you guys are dealing with a water sign, and I think they may be an important part of your life at this time, whether they're giving you financial rewards or whether they're a backbone for you guys or someone that you guys can lean on or talk to or get advice from or whatever you may need at this time. I believe this water sign is important. Now, let me say something on the flip side, okay? This could be your emotions. So you guys are realizing that certain things are more important nowadays than maybe they were before. Maybe this is you guys just saying, you know what, I want to do something that makes me happy. I want something that's going to make me feel whole again and things like that. So I could kind of see this water sign both ways. On one hand, it could be a person. On the other hand, it's your guys' emotions and your happiness is important, you all. So I think maybe you guys are seeing that and realizing that right at this very moment. Now, I do believe sometimes whenever we get a little bit stuck, a little bit unknowing, excuse me, let me take a sip of water. Sorry, my throat gets dry. Sometimes whenever we get a little bit unknowing of what we're going to do next, or how to handle certain situations, or what to do about certain things that may pop up in our life, I just believe that if you guys meditate on it and pray on it, that your inner spirit, your inner light will shine and show you the way. I'm a firm believer in prayer, you all. So if you guys will sit in the peace and quiet and listen, you guys may get answers that you are looking for. It's almost like your gut, your instincts, and your intuition will almost tell you what you should and shouldn't do if you'll listen to it, okay? That's where this Hermit card comes in. He's one of these cards that says sometimes when we don't know exactly what we need to do, we need to just sit in silence for a minute, or a half hour or an hour. And once we do that and we kind of start listening to our gut feeling or our intuition, it will show us the way. And a lot of times that's the divine stepping in and giving you ideas or thoughts, or just almost feeling like you know which way you need to go and what you need to do. So your inner light will guide you, will lead you, will help you if you'll pay attention to it. But that's the key word, you all. You have to pay attention to it, because sometimes it gets a little have you ever had sorry, hold on. 1 second. Have you ever had your intuition tell you something and you don't listen to it? You kind of say, sorry, my throat gets dry when I talk too much, which is all the time. Have you ever had your gut tell you to do something or not to do something, and you did it anyway when it told you not to, and you regretted it afterwards? That's kind of what this Hermit card is. It's almost like your gut, your instincts, and your intuition will guide you and show you the way if you'll listen to it. Sometimes we don't want to hear it. Sometimes we're like, I want to do it anyway, you know? And then we're like, why on earth did I do that? I knew better than to do that. I know you guys have probably said that. Everybody said that. I knew better. Why did I do that? And that's how I'm feeling with that Hermit. So I just feel like sometimes whenever we feel a little lost or confused or not knowing, if you'll just sit in silence for a minute, you'll know soon enough. Honestly, you will. I do think too that you guys may be looking for a little bit of more moderation and more balance, and trying to figure out exactly the right dose, I want to say. That's how I'm feeling about it. Sometimes, you guys, we get a little sucked into certain things that we overdo it, right? We don't know the right ingredients, or we don't know the right balance to use in order to make something good and keep it that way. Sometimes we overwork, for instance. You know, we get really excited about a new job or a new business or a new something, and we just go in and we jump in head first, and you work 12, 14 hours a day, and the next thing you know, you're worn out and you're exhausted, and you're like, wait a minute, this is not what I planned on. I wanted it to be more fun. I didn't want it to feel like I'm just wearing myself plumb out. And so you've got to kind of relax a little bit and kind of ease into it and enjoy it, for heaven's sakes. I'm almost feeling like for some of you all, you guys may have been not enjoying things, or hold on. Let me say this the right way. Give me just a second. I can't be for sure if it's happening right at this very second or if it's about to start happening. But whenever, like I said with this Magician, you know, just focus on it and push yourself toward it, baby steps kind of thing. But when you jump into it and you go too fast, or you go too hard, or you go too much, it starts wearing at you, and then it's not fun anymore, and it's not enjoyable anymore. So I want you guys to be able, and I know you guys are workaholics, okay? Let me say it that way too. I know you guys enjoy working, and I know you guys are really good at it, and you're very good at business and things like that. But sometimes you just need to say, you know what, I'm only going to work 8 hours today, I'm only going to work 10 hours today, whatever. But don't go to the extremes, you guys. I'm really feeling like that you all are going to wear yourself out and burn yourself out before you need to, you know. I don't know why I'm getting, I'm just feeling strong about that, like you guys are just overdoing it. And I don't want you to overdo it too quickly, because you'll burn out on it even faster, right? Okay, so I just want to say that real quick. I am going to take a clarifying real quick, you all. I'm going to take a clarifying for this 7 of coins. One just flipped up. Hold on. Justice, you all. Justice. Balance. That's very similar to this Temperance to a certain extent. You know, the Justice card is about you guys. It can be about something regarding the government. It can be something regarding the court system. It can be like laws or rules or things like that that may be changing in your favor. Some of you all may be going to court for one reason or another. You may get better answer than what you are thinking you're going to get. Maybe this has something to do with a new business, or maybe you're selling your business. Maybe that's where some of these cards are coming in. But I just feel like if you do have anything to do with the court or in any way, I believe it's going to be in your favor. And I think you guys are going to feel a lot better about a ruling, or about new laws, or something to that extent that may be coming in, and that's going to balance out your life and make you all feel a lot better about certain things that's coming in. I want to take one real quick for that Hermit. I'm going to stop there with the Justice. Trying not to throw these cards all over the place, and it's hard not to do sometimes, you all, so bear with me. I want this one. That's the High Priestess, I believe. Yeah. The High Priest, I'm sorry. The High Priest. Give me 1 second. That could go hand in hand with spirituality. Spiritual. It could go hand in hand with higher education too, like these are kind of telling me. And honestly, it could be contracts of some sort, you all. You guys could be dealing with making something, or having a patent or something on something, or building something, creating something, having to go get a patent on it, or dealing with the court systems. It could have something to do with contracts here. So you guys may be finding yourself dealing with contracts or signing contracts at this time, or going back to school, getting more education on certain things, maybe for a business. I'm going to take this one. The Devil card. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Here's what I'm getting, you all. Just like what I was just saying. If you guys are signing contracts, be cautious, okay? Be cautious, because it might be in their advantage and not your advantage. Do you know how sometimes whenever you sign, maybe you get a bank loan or a credit card or whatever it may be, and they have this little tiny writing at the bottom and you can barely read it. You need a huge magnifying glass to read that tiny print. I'm almost feeling like if you guys are dealing with contracts, be cautious, because there may be someone or a situation that may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. So be cautious about that. Give me 1 second. You know, with the spiritual here and then the Devil, You guys may be hold on. You guys may be seeing things, whether it be obsessions, whether it be someone has control over you, whether it has something to do with something that just doesn't feel right or something that's not fair. I almost feel like that could be leading you guys to more prayer and more meditation, and maybe even thinking about church and religion and things like that. But please be cautious with this right here. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it really strong. Feeling like you guys may have made something or built something or created something. You may be trying to sell it or put a patent on it or have a contract about it, and there may be someone trying to manipulate you, okay? Please be cautious. Here's one. Sun card, you all. We're going from the devil to the sun card. Holy cow. That's the happiest card in the deck. Hold on a minute. That's beautiful. You know, I believe that sometimes, you know, when people try to, and it may not be a person, so to speak, it may be a business, or it may be, you know, a big company or someone trying to make money off of your idea or your thought or your situation. And you know, this could be an attorney situation too, a lawsuit or something like that. And then an attorney comes in and tries to, you know, put in some fine print somewhere, and you guys are, your attorney might say, wait a minute, there's something fishy here going on, but look how it turns out. You got the sun card, for heaven's sakes, which is the happiest card in the deck. Don't let this fine print manipulate you. Don't let a situation that you think is good for you, make sure you read all the fine print, make sure you get all the details in writing, make sure you read everything before you sign it, because for some reason some of you all may be someone may be trying to scam you or hurt you without you knowing it. But I believe you're going to realize it, because here's the sun card, for heaven's sakes, and you guys know how the sun card's the happiest card in the deck, for heaven's sakes. So you guys are going to work your way out of this or get out of this, but make sure you pay attention, okay? Because that's the main thing, you all. Overall, you guys, this is a beautiful reading. If you guys are wanting to change something up or do something different or learn something different, I think it's going to be in your advantage, and I think you guys are going to be able to run with it. If you guys are just trying to figure out the right ingredients on something or the right balance on something, I think you're going to figure that out as well, and I think it's going to be in your benefit. I do believe you guys are moving forward, and I think you're going to be happy with your decisions. There may be something to do with the court systems for you all, or legal issues, or laws, rules. Could be your state, your government, your country. It could be all kinds of different things. It could be contracts here that you guys pay attention to the details, okay? Don't let them manipulate you guys and give you something that you don't know. You know, they might try to give you less money, or they might try to charge you more interest, or whatever it is. Just pay attention, okay? That's very important. Let's take a couple for the side, you all. I'm very long-winded today. This one wants to come out. Believe and succeed, you guys. Hold on. You know, you guys have motivation, you have intelligence, you have a lot of energy, and you always wanting to work hard and things like that. There's something here that you guys are going to start looking into, manifesting, building, creating, whatever it is. I think the law and the rules are going to be in your favor, and I think it's going to turn out way better than you expect. If you do have to sign any contracts, be cautious of it, and just believe in yourself, have faith, something to pray about, and the next thing you know, I think it's going to start manifesting and happening right before your very eyes, you guys. This one. No need to worry. Believe in yourself and you will succeed. That's what this says. That's exactly right. No need to worry. If you guys are having a court issue or something regarding the court system, attorneys, lawsuits, whatever it may be, contracts, I think it's going to work out in your favor, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with it, you guys. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Aquarius. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If this is not going on right at this moment in your life, I feel like it will be in the near future. So just keep that in mind. So if it doesn't resonate right now, it may in the very near future, okay? All right, you guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Take care of you all. I'll see you soon. Bye.